My name is Gila Galfan, and I'm 51 years old. I like knitting, crocheting, carving, painting. I've been painting since I was a kid.
I'm Harriet Galfand. My daughter's name is Gila.
I'm Alan Gelfand. When I was in my early 20s, I was working at the Jewish Community Center, and they were looking for a staff person to work with a program for those who were developmentally disabled, and that group ultimately became JARC. As Gila was growing up, I never thought of Gila being a participant in the program.
It was during summer vacation when she was just walking near the road when she was hit by a truck and had a double skull fracture and lost most of her language.
She was in a coma for about 3 weeks, and we weren't sure what was going to happen. And when she came out of the coma, there was all kinds of therapy.
During that time when she was recuperating, she came to my art class and spent a lot of time drawing and painting. She took to it right away.
I love art because it's soothing and it makes me happy when I do that. It makes me happy also when I do carving too.
But now you gotta go around and clean it off.
I take the class at the Jewish Community Center in Oak Park.
I think Gila's artwork is so important to her because she feels she can accomplish something.
And she takes great pride. She has sold paintings, she's been in art shows, and she has paintings all over the country.
This is my Elvis self because I love Elvis and I love trying to carve him or paint him because he's always been my idol. That when I carved him praying in Israel.
Gila's ability to draw what she imagines gives her a sense of freedom to express the way she'd like life to be.
Okay, what are you guys having for lunch today?
Cottage cheese.
Okay, so you want to get it out?
Gila's lived in a JARC home in Beverly Hills for maybe 20 years now. And what it means is that Gila can have her own life.
JARC gives to Gila the ability to be as independent as possible, to express herself in as many ways as she can. And I think Gila expects to be in the community, of the community, and not somebody set aside from the community.
I overcome a lot. I feel grateful for having JARCs there.
I think there are many people who never realize that they're going to need a service that they help provide or help fund. We just never know what's in the future.
I'm Joe Grand.
And I'm Myrna Grand, and we're parents of Jonathan Grand.
John is very active. He loves to do things athletically or physically. He's ridden a bike for a long time, and he ice skates, and he loves a lot of outdoors things, and he loves to be around people.
Jonathan does not speak, but he speaks with his actions. Over the years, we've learned to anticipate his needs and interpret what he wants.
In his own way, there are things that he can do and enjoys doing.
I've been working with Jonathan for about 4 years. I'm the assistant manager at the Grossberg home where Jonathan lives. Jonathan is really full of energy, so he doesn't sit in one spot too long at all. He's pretty fast, so he sometimes kind of sprints through the house. Jonathan is just a real stand-up guy, and we really all like him.
He also is very tuned to how people feel about him, and you can tell just by watching him when he's in a room where people really care about him.
You gonna do some swimming, John?
Oh, I think swimming ranks first on his list of things that make him happy. When Jonathan's swimming, I think he feels free.
When Jonathan's in the water, he doesn't need me, he doesn't really need anybody, and he's just kind of on his own. It's almost like his world. He's the president, he's the vice president, and he can do the things that he likes to do without any help from anybody. It is important for us to look past what they can't do. Jonathan is a person, he has a soul, and I think we care because there's a quality of life I think that we all try to attain, and why not Jonathan being able to attain that same quality of life?
JARC has become our family, just as JARC is Jonathan's family. Jonathan doesn't just have one family. He is blessed to now have two families that love him and care about him.
Societies are measured in the way they take care of people that are least able to take care of themselves. With regards to JARC, they fulfill a tremendous responsibility in terms of giving our son a chance to grow to the extent he's able to grow, and to keep him safe, and to provide him with a home and a family that is bigger than us.
He brings a smile, he brings compassion, he brings the best out of the people that are around him. Through Jonathan, I've learned that the world is really a good place.